Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings? What are their intentions, their next actions? Where is it headed? Anything spirit wants me to know. So let's call in our spirit guides now. Spirit, I call upon you to share with us loving messages for my Cancer. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. When we connect sexually, sometimes it's so intense, I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. So do people run when they start to feel close? Yeah, they do. You could have a runner. So let's see, ask Spirit, is this person going to pull away the closer we get? Or do you feel that you're struggling with something like that? Get yourself ready for me. I'm coming. Okay, so a little bit of a I want to be with you, or I want to be with you all the time. I lied to you and I'm sorry. Have they said something recently that, I don't know, they chalked up as a misunderstanding, or I shouldn't have said that. Maybe it was a white lie, but it felt like a lie. I'm constantly battling myself about this situation or this relationship. I feel like I said situation for a reason. Are we in a situationship? Is there some circumstances around this that is, they're saying adding fuel to the fire. There's maybe there's something that, I don't know, I'm getting in too deep. There's a sense of, I'm struggling with, I'm getting in too deep. Okay, so let's see, maybe we'll get some answers in the cars, but is it a situationship? Let's get a couple more of these messages. I'm sorry I never gave you any closure, but I don't want this to end. I feel I need you in my life to some degree, or it will all fall apart. I feel like the more they get closer to you, the more they, I don't know, they either come up with excuses or they keep pushing this away, and maybe you're getting tired of that game. Maybe you've been really patient up until now. I'm addicted to you, your body, mind, and soul. So this could definitely be a push-pull situation, and even a situationship that we can't let go of and we're both struggling with. I feel like you deserve way more. Okay, maybe I can't give you what you want right now. And I have never been so turned on in all my life like I am with you. So I can't let this go. And there's a sense of, how do we figure this out? So let's see what the cards are saying. But right now, I feel like this person pulls away either for a specific reason or out of fear or out of a situation that they're in. They're trying to make some big decisions. Spirit, please share with me. I've got a Six of Pentacles. I feel like you deserve more. They could be feeling like they're not giving as much as you're giving, or they can't give you more. I have a King of Cups. I have an Eight of Cups. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this king doesn't understand their own actions, that they know they have feelings for you, but they also don't understand why they push this away as soon as they get in too deep. Like it's almost a feeling of we're in too deep. And maybe we didn't expect to fall so in love, or maybe we didn't expect it to go this far. But there's a part of me that says this person is struggling with, I don't know why I push it away. It could be something they've always done. It could be every time they get close to somebody, I have a tendency to run, and they know that about themselves. But the one thing that there's almost like this invisible string spirit showing me is that they always feel tied to you. They always feel tethered to you. So they won't let go. I have a Hanged Man. I have a Ten of Swords. I have a Nine of Wands. And I have an Eight of Wands. So they shared with me, I want to change this situation. I don't, there's a sense of I don't want it to end. I don't like where we're at. And I do want to change this situation. I have a World, and I have an Eight of Swords, and I have a Knight of Pentacles. So that came into me as give me time. I don't know if you want to do that or not. Maybe you're sick of giving me time. Give me time to let down my guard. Give me time to open up to you. Give me time to get used to this. Okay. But I do feel like if they keep pushing you away, after a while, you start to feel rejected. And there's only so many times that you can say, you know, oh, it's okay. You know, it's okay that you keep pushing me away. That doesn't fly after a while. Let's get some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's just see if we can get some confirmation today. I have an E, C, I have an S, the letter V, I have an L, I have an I, the letter A, R, M, U, Y, D. And then let's get these other letters. These are the first letter, second letter of either a first name or last name. So this could be connect to you as well. So let's see. I have an EM, ZA, another EM, CH, GO, KE, AA, DO, RY, another RO. Did I have RO? No, I had DO. RO, and I have a TY. So those could make sense to some of you. Okay, and what sign could they be? Let's see. I've got a Capricorn, Libra, I have a Virgo, I have a Pisces, and I have a Scorpio energy today. All right. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. So sometimes people know exactly what they're doing, but they don't understand why, you know. You say, well, why do you do it? You know, I'm not going to hurt you. I want to be close to you. And they say, I want to be close to you too. So what they say and what they do are two different things. And a lot of times they'll just say, I'm scared, or this is what I've always done, or I don't ever let somebody in. So, you know, are they an avoidant? That's something you may be having to look at. You know, are they avoiding their feelings? And that could be something long-term that could be very difficult to work with. Codependency. I don't want to be trapped. I don't want a ball and chain around my leg. I was codependent on somebody else. They were codependent on me. You deserve respect. You do. I have an open door, opening up. I want to open up. This feels like I do want more. It feels like a heart to heart, that I do want more. I do want to open up more, and I do want to put in more effort into the communication part of this relationship. Spark, there's definitely some chemistry here. I know that I want you, you know, so I don't want to give this up. I feel like a little bit of I do respect you. Okay. So it's not, you know, if you were to say, well, you only want one thing, you know, they'd say, yeah, I definitely want you. No doubt in my mind, I want you. I'm attracted to you. I'm totally into you. But you may be starting to feel, because they don't communicate their feelings, that that's all they want. So that could be a struggle. I want to open up more is how I feel. I do feel the chemistry. I do feel you deserve more respect. You're right. I shouldn't be pushing you away. I should be sharing my feelings. I should be letting you know what I'm thinking. But it's really hard for this person, and this person's really struggling with that. They're afraid to be rejected, Spirit just said. They've been rejected in the past. So maybe they were really in love with somebody in the past and that person really hurt them. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for this connection? I'm going to say it's a battle within them. It's nothing between the two of you. It's I'm in too deep, and then they freak out. Queen of Swords, Hermit, and a worry. Okay. The Queen of Swords came into me as there's nothing you could do or say to make this person's fight go away. I felt like you could say a lot of different things to them, but I still feel like it's their battle. You can say a lot of things to somebody who's struggling with addiction, but it's their battle. Okay. So this person has to find a way to feel their feelings. Okay. Get rid of some worries and fears, and, not be afraid to be alone. They could be tremendously afraid. If I give you my heart, if I give in somehow, at the end of the day, I'm going to be alone again. So what difference does it make? It's like nothing you can say or do. They've got to override that. That's their work. Okay. You can't fix that for them. So part of me feels like, encourage them that you're happy when you're with them, that you enjoy being with them, that you're not going anywhere, that, you like to be with them. Judgment, that you like them no matter what. Maybe they're afraid of, if I'm not perfect, or if I can't give you everything that you ask for, or everything that I think you want, you won't be happy. And that might not be the case at all. Maybe you just need to say to them, I like you no matter what. I like you for you. And maybe this person just needs to feel more confident about why they would be in a relationship with you. So, I'm going to say, can you change this avoidant? It's an avoidant energy, and I'm struggling with it, and they're struggling with it, that wants to change, Spirit says. And they need to learn to change. Okay, so they can change. They've got to learn to trust. They've got to learn to believe. They've got to learn to believe in this connection. But they can do it. They can do it. If anybody they can do it with, it's going to be you, because I feel like they want to say to you, I don't know why I push this away. And if they could solve that answer, they would be fine. Let's see what their feelings are. Maybe they can share some words through the cards that they're having a hard time saying out loud. The love I feel for you is patient and grand, and I have never felt this like this. I've never felt love like this before. So they could be scared that they're just really giving you their heart. They're in too deep. Is how they had said it. I've awakened to this love. So they're definitely they're feeling more than they normally feel. Let's say it that way. I feel this is genuine, unconditional love. This is what it's supposed to feel like. So they're starting to talk themselves into, I'm accepting my feelings. I need to accept these feelings, that these feelings are real. So that's good news. No one will ever compare to you. And yes, bottom of the deck. Yes, I want to make love to you. And then this feeling of, I'm worried about what you think of me. Will I be enough? Would you find somebody else? Can I give you everything you need? It's good now, but would it change? Things like that. I can't stop thinking about you. So even if you feel like they're pushing this away, they're fighting this inner battle of, I really love this person. I really have feelings for this person, and I wish that I could express it better. So you guys just slowly try to share that we're happy when we're together. And let's just keep going from there. We're happy when we're together. Okay, maybe this person's too far ahead of themselves. They're projecting into the future, and the future is scaring them. So they can't see it yet. They can't feel it. They're not used to that. So maybe we just stay in the moment and we enjoy what we have, and we build that emotional security that we both need. So let's work on that. But I do feel like this person does love you, and they're sorry they're pushing you away, and they do want to stop that pattern as best they can. So let's hope Spirit helps them with this own inner battle. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. Thank you for your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels. I'll put those links in the description below.